for this?
No.
Incredible.
We'll see.
That was the best intro. That was it. That's the move. I'm serious.
Crushed it.
You
We crushed it.
TKN podcast. Here it is. The Ding Dong podcast.
That sounds so.
Okay, it sounds horrible, but like it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
How it came up with
You
it.
got to come up with a new name. That's
Okay,
rough.
okay.
That's rough.
I love it.
I gotta let my creativeness just. I need a couple hours and then I'll be fine.
You are the creative one, right?
Sometimes.
Ooh.
Sometimes
Do you really think you're the creative one? The more creative
most
one.
of the time, with like names and stuff.
Who does our vlogs?
Me.
Who's the whiteboard Who's the whiteboard expert though?
Me. I'm the whiteboard expert. Okay. Anything technology though. Kristen. Website.
I will say that
Blog.
TKN website looks
Hey.
clean right now.
Hey.
You do
It
that
is
all?
Nice.
Yeah, I do. Well, all right.
Yeah.
My cousin set it up, but I'm the one who like keeps it up and just like post stuff. We do the
Yeah.
blogs. I
Shout
do
out
make
cousin.
our yeah.
Who-
Freaking cuz.
who is
but
it?
I do the vlogs, which I feel like that's pretty creative.
Wait,
I
you
mean,
do the vlogs yourself?
Yeah, we can edit them and stuff.
Let's
I mean,
go.
it's not great editing skills, but it's a
I
work
think she
in
does
progress.
a really good job.
I think
and
it's
then
great.
it's just super authentic and it's just us recording ourselves and honestly it is for us. And the blogs are for us. I'm sorry everybody. I hope you enjoyed them, but they are for us. We want to go back and look at them and read them and it's kind of fun to go back and reminisce.
The podcast is for the people. That's it.
Yeah.
The
Podcast for the people.
for the people.
for the people.
Sharing your stories.
Yeah.
Well, good. We'll catch everybody up right now. You guys, obviously, we know who TKN is and who you guys are, but let everybody know, and that way we can get it rolling and what you guys have been up to lately.
Taryn, what have we been up to lately?
Oh my gosh, where have we not been is more of the question, but I feel like we live in an airport.
Right.
We live in a suitcase or live out of a suitcase. But yeah, we just got back from Atlanta. We're coming back for about 5 days, and we're flying to Germany. And it's hilarious.
What do we do in Atlanta?
Oh,
We did
won.
everything.
We did win.
You did take Atlanta. TKN Atlanta. What is that? You guys, I love the blog thing. TKN the Atlanta
Taken
again.
Oh, taking the Atlanta
Little
AVP or
acronym
something?
taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
love it.
I came up with that one.
No, because I came up with that one originally. You
Whatever.
took that one.
She put it on the website. It
Yeah,
was your creative
exactly.
idea, and she made it into a blog.
No, she wrote it technically, but it's been my idea.
I love it.
Okay, we're gonna
Whatever.
just disagree.
Whatever.
Well, you guys were on
But-
tour out there. AVP hooked it up.
Yes.
That was nice.
Kristen
Y'all.
turned into
Y'all.
a little kid.
We got to go to the Atlanta Falcons training camp, and I know Who Dat Nation. I'm still a part of Who Dat Nation. However, they invited us. I had to go. Okay?
Yeah.
And it was very, very cool. I wanted to. They had to take me off the field.
Yeah.
I feel like Taryn was like, "Kristen, we have to go. We have to go." I was like, "No, I want to stay. Just let me run routes. Just let me."
Nobody was left at practice. Nobody. And Kristen's like, okay, so
They're
what are we
like
gonna
doing-
do?
Like, now it's our field, right?
They're doing
That's yeah. And so she's like, "Where's the football?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh,
They're
she's
like,
gonna
they
be
put
here
him away.
forever."
the wide receivers were getting extra reps after practice just with the machine
Yeah.
catching footballs, and I was like, Taryn, how do I go do that? I want to go do that.
And I was like, "Let them do their job."
Yeah, like,
They
this
like,
is their
each-
place of work.
I'm telling everyone, I'm like, so how can I do that? Can I do that? I didn't end up doing it, but we got to run some routes and stuff. But
love
yeah,
it.
I was
That's cool.
definitely.
She did.
You didn't run any routes? Why not?
Because that was her dream. I was sitting there just recording her and I was just smiling and I think it just
You
as
did.
happy
She
as
did
her.
throw. You did throw some footballs and
I threw
stuff,
some
and it
footballs.
was pretty good.
You throw a good ball?
Yeah.
You all
Not
right?
as good
Oh.
as Kristen.
All right. I feel like it's good though with that shoulder. It was that was a humble shoulder shrug. You're like, yeah, it's good, but I'm not gonna say it was
Is there
great.
such thing as a humble shoulder shrug?
Just the way it was your look with it. That was perfect. I don't know. It was like a humble brag shoulder shrug. That's what it was.
I gotta hype you up sometimes.
Thank
You're
you.
pretty good.
Thank you. I
Pretty
appreciate
good.
it.
Not great. You're pretty good.
Yeah. I'll take it from her,
Exactly.
honestly.
Yeah. I love it. And you guys were on the field with the Braves too.
Yes.
Said play
It was-
ball.
Yeah, it was actually hilarious. So there was 2 lines and they were all like, wow, we've never actually had 2 people do this. And we're like, shocking. We're changing another thing because we are never separated. It is always TKN. It is always Taryn and Kristen. It is never just Taryn or just Kristen. And if one of us is separated from the other, constant questions of where the other person is.
That's
I
why
go
it was-
home for Christmas and my grandma's like, where's Kristen? I'm like, with her family.
She lives in Louisiana.
But no, the Braves thing was cool. Eduardo Escobar literally saw Taryn. He was like, "What?"
Is that the picture that You
Yeah.
took? Oh my god, that was
And
awesome.
he literally, the security guard was like, "Hey, Escobar wants to take a picture with you. Can you come take a picture?"
I love that.
It was so.
A Major League Baseball player wanted a picture with you. That's
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
badass.
I guess.
Yeah, you're like, I guess I can do this, but yeah, sure. And then you guys did your little thing too. You came out on the side right for the play ball. That was cute.
It was the cameraman was like, "Hey, y'all should totally do this. Like, you should just be behind her and
I
like
love it.
totally pop out." And it was so funny when I looked up on the screen. I was like, "Wow, you can't even see me right now." I was like, no one knows.
They handed me the mic and I was like this, shaking with it. I was like, why is somebody
That's
giving me
why
this?
I am a little scared for if a first pitch does happen. We were like so nervous just to like get on the mic and say play ball. So I can't imagine getting out there and having to throw a first pitch.
Oh my gosh.
That was I am impressed with everyone who goes out and throws.
I really
first
am. It's
pitches now.
scary out there. And
Yeah.
there's so many eyes, and I don't care if anybody actually cares about you being down there. You just think that they are just watching your every move.
Yeah, welcome to my life when I was a pitcher. You're on the
Yeah.
mound and you're like, is everybody looking at me at all times? And it's like, then you realize nobody cares. Nobody's even watching every pitch.
But then you're like,
But
dude,
then-
if you don't throw a strike,
Yeah,
or
they're
like
booing- yeah.
your teammates are like, just throw it. Just
Wow.
throw it strike.
Just do the thing. Yeah, do the thing that you're supposed to do as a pitcher. Like, I'm trying, dude. Like, I'm not trying to throw balls. Yeah.
No, that is
funny.
tough.
Yeah.
That is
I
tough.
I never even thought about it like that. I'm so sorry.
No,
Wow,
that's
that's
all
a
right.
lot of pressure.
It's not. You get used to it, just
At
like
least I
everybody
have
else.
another person on the court with me.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that way about the catcher. I'm like, there's kind of someone out there with me, 60 feet away, but
He could mess up too.
yeah, we're in this together somehow. He's calling the pitches, everybody. That's what I tell people. But you guys killed it. You guys will. I feel like you guys. Who would throw out the first pitch if we did a first pitch at Wrigley? Kristen, I feel like you would throw a.
It's
dart.
her dream, so
I-
she would absolutely do it.
I think I would definitely take it. I'd be like, Taryn, please just let me do it. Just let me do it.
And I would love it.
Yeah.
She can do it.
I would love to go get some practice
Wait,
though.
I
need
do
to-
think it would be kind of fun if we both threw it out at the same time.
They
That
do
would-
that. I think they would let you do it.
that would
Both
be-
of you do it.
Yeah, that would be right. Like you said, that would only be fitting. Like each of us individually can't just go do it. It has to be TKN.
Yeah,
together.
you
Like-
guys are a tandem.
Yeah, exactly.
We do like that it's like a conjoined thing.
That's like when people like not teams, our fans like chant TKN. It's like, how cool is that? That in beach volleyball, it's like they're chanting for a team. It's not just like
The
just for
individual.
Taryn or just for Kristen. It is the two of us together. I'm like, how many other teams out there have that? Like that is really special. And I think it literally hit me. I talked about that after Atlanta. I was like, it's so cool. Like people are not just like chanting my name. It's like a team thing. And that's freaking awesome.
That's my favorite part.
I
That
think-
was so cool.
I think I blow smoke all the time for you guys, but I think that's why people gravitate towards you, because they feel that energy. It's very authentic. You guys are a true team. I think in beach volleyball, everybody gets numb to new partners, teams switching up, right? All this stuff. You guys are a legit team. You have a coach that you can tell cares about you guys. You guys have been together for years, so it's easy for the fandom to get on board with that. We love it.
Yeah. Hey.
Don't mess up the handshake. Let's go. I love it. All right, so we're gonna do a dual first pitch in Chicago. We're gonna
Yes.
set the table out there. Are we gonna do it before the tournament or after? What do you think?
Oh, it's after.
I think after.
Wait, it's
the-
on Monday.
Well, the game's Monday. I don't know if
Oh,
they have
okay,
games
perfect.
before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I think Monday would be great. That would be cool. That'd be
Labor
hopefully
Day,
you guys got
perfect.
the
Can't wear white.
no white.
You can't wear
But
white
you guys
after
are gonna
Labor Day.
have a medal, right? You guys will have the medal. We'll show it off, right? Is that how?
I like
Hopefully.
it.
You guys call it a
Hopefully-
medal?
Hopefully a cool trophy or something.
Trophy,
That'd be
trophy,
sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't give.
Medals,
yeah,
right?
they don't do
I don't
medals.
think so. Yeah. So you guys
Cool
got a cool
trophy.
trophy for Atlanta.
Yeah, it's a nice little.
It's
That's
a
little plaque.
cup
Yeah.
trophy
Cup.
thing. Yeah.
I saw the picture. It looked cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
What did someone yesterday? We had a little mangoes party, a little celebration,
Nice.
and someone was like, "This one's cool, but like, I mean, the Stad Bell."
The
Way
cowbell.
cooler,
Yeah,
and I was
way-
like,
way
"Yeah,
cooler.
you're right, 100%."
You should have seen us trekking through the airport
With
and going through security with these cowbells.
oh my God.
And I saw, so Kristen went through the security line first, and you can just see the picture of the cowbell blown up, and all the security people are talking to each other, and they're speaking in a different language.
Right.
So we have no idea, but we all know they're like, what are these girls doing with this
Should
cowbell?
we let them?
And so they grab it to like go and check it, and then mine goes through, and she just looks at me. I was like, we won. And then she pushed Kristen's back in. She goes, congrats. And they just let us go. And they're like, why do you guys have these? But
You guys got individual ones? That's cool.
yeah.
And that was, you guys got third out there,
We did.
bronze?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep,
That's
took
it.
all the bronze.
Yeah, I'm looking at the TKN website right now, so I see the bronze and a cowbell as
Yeah.
as the title of that one.
Dude,
You
making
guys,
the titles for those things
It's
is sometimes
hard.
Yeah, I'm
they're
like,
creative though. I
I'm
like
like,
them.
Taryn, what do I title this? She never helps me.
That is not true.
What's OURO?
It means
from
gold in
Yeah.
Brazil or in Portuguese.
Nice. I love that. Look at you, creative.
Yeah.
Wait, did you come up with that?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Yeah. Every
Google
single
Translate?
time. Y'all, I'm telling you, every single time I ask her, I'm like, what should I title this blog?
She
And
asked me at the
just
most inopportune moment.
She just looks at me and says nothing. And I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I'll just come up with
Yeah,
it.
I'll
Okay,
figure it
we're
out.
productive at different times of the day. I'm productive in the morning. She can't even look in the morning because she's just a zombie.
You're not a morning person.
And
Not at all.
then
Not at all.
at 10 p.m., she's asking me what she should name the blog, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to sleep.
Yeah, my brain's done for the day. It's
She's
already
lying. I've definitely asked her at times in the morning, let this be put on the record. And she still doesn't help me. But it's whatever.
done. That's a lot. Excuses. What about Montreal? What was that like? I've never been to Montreal.
Montreal was so cool.
It was awesome.
We went early and we started implementing these nice little, we call them date nights, but
Love it.
we can't have any volleyball talk. Nothing about travel, nothing about anything like business related.
You guys are the best.
We started this as a friendship, and we gradually were like getting away from actually talking about the fun things and getting to have the fun experiences, and it was always serious and trying to make decisions, and that can be a lot, and
Yeah.
it does weigh on a relationship. So we tried to go back to, this is fun. We get to travel the world.
I love it.
I get to be with my best friend, and we get to go experience all these things together, and it's so fun. And so we started doing date nights. And
Love
then
it.
Kristen said that she had never been to Cirque du Soleil, so there was a show in Montreal, because we do our research before we go. Kristen does the
Have to,
research
have
on
to.
the
Of course,
food.
yeah, of course.
I do the coffee shops, and we both kind of do the things to do. So I put that at the top of the list, and I really wanted to do that. So we did dinner in the show, and it was so much fun. And it was just like a great start to the weekend. And we weren't focused on volleyball at that point, and it's nice to just have a refresher because we do that a lot.
Yeah.
We do a lot of volleyball.
And also, like, sidebar, those people do some wild stuff. The Cirque du Soleil. Like,
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about people in Montreal just in general.
no.
yeah, they walk weird.
Those Montrealians.
While we were at the show, I couldn't even, like, clap for the performers because I was literally just like, I'm just blown away. I had
It
to, like,
was so
pick
much
up my
fun to look
jaw.
over at her. She was like,
Like,
Kristen,
how
close
are
your
they,
mouth.
like, how are they doing this stuff?
Yeah.
But
What were you amazed at most? Like, are you talking about like the acrobatics and all that?
or
Yeah.
like just purely the strength of.
True.
I
Yeah.
would call them athletes.
I
Yeah,
think it
no,
was
100%.
from, like, just what we do and what they do is very different, but just, like, the training and stuff and just knowing, like, what we put into our sport and knowing what they have to do to sustain, like, that, it was just like, this is incredible. Like, it was just mind-blowing. It really was.
It was.
And they just go on tour and do it every night or like, every day and just go different cities. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm still in shock by it.
How long is it? How long do you remember?
It was 100 minutes or
It was
120 with
it was
a
like
break.
an hour and a half.
2 hours,
Yeah.
hour and a half.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Circus
it
de
was-
LA.
it was
I don't
cool.
think I've ever been to one. Yeah, I got to go now.
You got
You gotta go.
I'm sold.
I would go in Vegas. That's my
Okay. Cool.
recommendation.
Love it.
But
What about food and stuff in Montreal? Anything good? Anything stick out? They have anything different?
there were like 7 trillion.
Cafe Olympico.
Oh,
What is that?
it was a coffee shop.
Oh, I love a good
Okay.
coffee shop though.
I love coffee shops, and now she's starting to love coffee shops. It's absolutely fantastic. And then so there were just so many cafes in every single corner. It was almost like Paris or a European type of vibe. And the coffee at Cafe Olympico, I think we went back
Like 4 times.
4
that
times.
was the spot. Yeah.
That was the spot. It was also, it's good coffee for me when they don't have any, like, syrups or, like, vanilla syrups or
Yes.
anything,
Oh.
and I can drink it
Yeah.
and, like, love it.
Yes.
That's
It
when
was
you know.
So good.
And
oh my
I
gosh.
I think I can taste it right now.
Why do they put syrup and stuff like that and ruin? I don't know, like all the time, just regular
Because
coffee.
their coffee sucks, so they have to.
Right. That makes sense.
I don't know.
No. And then we went back. I went back on what day did we fly? We flew out Monday.
Oh yeah.
I went back Sunday because we lost in the quarter. So we had Sunday, a day to just go explore. But Sunday morning, went back to Cafe Olympico and got the cheesecake that I had been eyeing. And that thing was so good. They had like apples like stuffed into it. It was like an
Apple cheesecake?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be the best combo.
Oh,
I
no.
don't know. It was good?
It was so good.
Yeah, I don't want
It
apples
was-
in my cheesecake.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
She
Y'all
loves
are missing
cheesecake.
out. Y'all are really missing out.
I love
'cause
cheesecake too, yeah, but I feel like not apples in it though.
Get those things out.
don't compromise my cheesecake with
I don't
apples.
know. Cafe Olympico, they did
Yes,
it.
I'll have to
and
try it.
Yeah. No, I think we walked around the entire city, and it was a fun
that was-
walking city because you could just walk by, stop in a shop or stop in.
Well, that was like what we talked about. Like Sunday, yeah, we lost in quarters, so we had Sunday. We weren't playing or anything. And my that was the first time my parents had gone internationally to an international
Yeah,
tournament.
that's
and then
cool.
her mom was there as well with her stepdad and sister. So we each like both had time to go like explore with
Yeah.
our family. So that was like kind of like it was like a lose-win situation, literally.
Right, the best. It was a silver lining, at least
Yeah,
the best of
absolutely.
what you could.
It was, but it was hilarious because the entire day we were just texting each other.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like,
we're
where
finally
did you
apart.
go eat?
Where did you eat? What did you have to?
Basically sharing your experience like you guys were next to each other.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, pretty
Pretty
much.
much.
I love
And
it.
then she got back from dinner with her parents, and she was like, "Get this," and I feel like I was at the dinner.
I love it.
yeah, absolutely.
And Stad, right? That's how you say it.
Stad.
It's beautiful, right?
Oh.
That was your. You guys went last year too, right?
Yeah,
So
and
this
then we
is-
went to Interlochen for a fun just travel day. That took 12 years to plan for us, but once we finally made
I think
it
our
through that-
friendship,
Thank God our
was
friendship made
tested
it.
trying to plan out.
Really?
It's stressful, like figuring out the times and the trains, and if
Yeah.
somebody's like, "Oh, I don't care," or "What do you want to do?" and
Like,
it's
no,
just
help me
yeah, and-
decide.
yeah, but you don't actually like. Sometimes you don't care, and then sometimes you're like, oh, "I don't want to pick everything." So, thank goodness we're still friends.
Yeah, it really was.
We don't have to talk about it. I can tell. We can move on.
We were getting like so frustrated, but it wasn't like at her. It was just that
In
it
general.
literally just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
And she was just the only person who was like there. So it was just like there was
Taking
some,
it out on each
yeah,
other.
there were some tense moments, but we made it out alive and we're still here.
Yeah. That's
We
incredible.
should honestly record those because it really is. It's like intense, but we're literally planning a fun day. It's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
not that big of a deal.
And then the day ended up being freaking amazing.
best.
Awesome,
Like,
yeah.
Interlochen, Switzerland.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
her-
describe it. Give me details. I've never been. so-
Okay. Have you seen what is it? What kind of Gatorade is it? Glacier
Yes.
Ice.
Yeah.
That
That's their water.
blue of two, so Interlochen, it's in between two lakes. And the lakes are legit, like no filter, nothing. It is that color of Gatorade blue. And it is just the most gorgeous view. And then you go on the lake and it is just like peaceful and people are just hanging out. And we went and had like a picnic right next to the lake. And I was just looking around and I was like, who let me do this? This is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're just kind of blown away by absolutely everything. And we did talk to the Swiss girls that we were playing against. And I was like, do you ever get sick of this? And she's like, honestly, I forget because I see it all the time.
Right.
But as soon as all of these teams are coming in and they keep reminding me, she's like, wow, I really am very lucky that this is my normal,
That's cool.
that I get to see
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
it's so cool. I mean, when you think of beach volleyball, you don't think mountains. You don't
Right.
think just like in the middle of two lakes. So
Yeah.
it's like Stad is just very different than most places that we get to go to. And I mean, being from Louisiana, I obviously don't see mountains. So that's an added just like, oh my gosh, just like breathtaking. I mean, it really is. The views are just incredible.
What are the names of the mountains? Or what's the name of the mountain?
The Alps?
Do you want to tell your story?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Okay.
We got to
We're
tell
in
it. No.
Different story.
Come
Different topic.
on. It was hilarious.
It's gonna be the premium
What?
content.
All right. So the first year we were in Stad and I think we were just laying in bed. Like it was like probably like 9 o'clock at night. And what did I even say? I think I was like, oh my goodness, wait, are we
in the Swiss
Are we in the
Alps?
Swiss Alps? And to which Taryn was like, yes, Kristen,
And that's.
we are.
I mean, yeah, we're in Switzerland. There's these huge mountains around here. Yeah, it's fun.
It was,
But the fact that she was just
It was
out
like,
of nowhere.
I think we had also been there for like 3 days before. It wasn't even like the
So-
first day. It
So
was-
like she like slow turned and looked at you and was like, no, there's a different Appalachian Mountains in Switzerland.
like, huh. Yep.
But it's just like Swiss Alps. Like people kind of like know about that.
Yeah, it's very world. Like,
You know?
that's all right. You learned. You had to go there to experience
But
it.
it's
Look,
so funny. Like
I have learned a lot of geography.
You have.
So have you.
So have I.
We are not
I'm
great.
awful at
We're not
geography,
great.
so.
I'm horrible. It was probably one of my worst subjects, that and history. And now that we're going to these places, I actually can remember, like, that's now interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because when you actually experience it, and then history is actually interesting when I am there and I get to hear it.
And experience it, right?
But yeah, but reading it out of a textbook, nobody cares.
Yeah. And you can't ever feel like you can relate to it. You're like,
Yeah,
I'm never going to go
absolutely.
there. Like, that's on the other side of the world. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And
That's
it's
cool.
you're so far removed that you're just like, why am I in this class right now?
And you guys get to live it every day. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
we are very, very blessed.
Yeah.
How many
And we
times?
do-
How many times do we say that? Where
Yeah.
we're just like looking around and we're like, what's going on?
You get to do
yeah.
that for a living. That's so cool. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
We're very lucky. We're so lucky.
Oh, Tears may cry.
I know,
Tears may
right?
cry,
Stop
but
it.
tears
Yeah,
may
tears.
come.
Okay, it's not that I cry that much. I just get I'm a feeler. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, like we were talking about before we flipped on the cameras, that picture with you guys winning Atlanta, like,
Oh my gosh.
it was the best thing ever.
Me
It was the
hugging
most
Drew,
genuine.
Taryn
Yeah.
in the
It's like,
background.
oh my
borderline
gosh, they're
tears.
so cute.
It was like the fourth or like third or fourth swipe on a post too, and I was just like, this is incredible. I'm like, I feel like I'm there. Like, like I was there taking the picture. It was so awesome.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. It's
What about what's the sorry to go back to Stad, but it's all cheese and chocolate, like dairy, right? Like that's the big thing out there.
Yeah.
So is it really that good? Like is the chocolate that good? Brandy used to bring like some chocolates like from there and stuff and everything, but
Last year we went to the Lint Chocolate Factory. It's unlimited
place.
chocolate, by the way.
unlimited. So you just pay for entry, and then it's like Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Like
Yeah.
you're just going around dipping things.
They're
in chocolate.
literally-
I was so sick.
There's
oh my
3
gosh.
chocolate. They have a milk
Fountains.
chocolate fountain, a white chocolate fountain, and a dark chocolate. And you
Oh.
can, they just have spoons that you just go under, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna stay here forever.
And it was hilarious because we would like try them all and we're like, this one's the best one. And then we were like, no, try this one. And we're like, as if we didn't just try it 3 seconds
Right,
we
ago,
also-
but it was still so
We also
good.
had no idea that was happening. So you would like, the first was the fountains you hit, and you're like, oh my goodness, like if this is all the chocolate we're gonna get while here, you go crazy. And then you
Right.
walk into another room, and then there's more chocolate, and you're like, oh crap.
Oh, that one was
Like
cool.
I should have saved some.
Yeah,
You just put your hand underneath. It's like a soap dispenser type of thing. And you put your hand underneath. It drops a piece of chocolate, but it doesn't tell you what it is. And then you taste it. It is so much fun. I had so much fun. But I love chocolate.
Yeah. And then you know the like lint,
The little balls.
Yeah.
Then you walk into, that's how it ends, is you walk into every single flavor of those, and you're just like,
You can just pick 'em
You
and-
can just take however many you want.
Hence why we were sick.
Yeah, I would be too. Yeah, that's miserable for me. I feel like when you were describing that, it'd be like a dog with the treat thing. You know, it's just like that would be me. I just I could do another one. I
Yeah.
can do another one.
That was it. Yep.
I couldn't stop.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The dark chocolate sea salt, that's
Dark
Changed
chocolate
your
is
life.
my
that
weakness.
is still my
Yeah.
favorite. But
Oh.
with the sea salt, oh my gosh. That
So
is
yes.
Do they give you things to
chocolate-
like dip in with the chocolate? Like, no.
No.
Just your fingers and spoons.
Oh, spoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like I didn't. You know, like some fondue places will give you a chocolate thing,
yeah.
and they'll give you like bananas, strawberries, and things
No,
to like
but
do
that's
whatever.
brilliant. That would have been
That would have been
even
cool.
better.
Like an upgrade package. They could have been like, yeah, you can carry all these things to dip in chocolate throughout the.
Maybe that was on the other tour.
Sounds great. Oh, I thought this was a great first episode though.
Thank you.
You guys killed it.
Episode 1 in the books.
In
Let's
the
go.
books.
This is gonna be great. I'm excited to document you guys' journey. This was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. Until next time.
Sometimes I think about it.